Welcome back to the channel. I was able to get my hands in the expansion of It's a Wonderful World, which the video is already in the channel. So this time the expansion is Corruption and Ascension. Basically, this game will bring more types of cards. To be correct, 4 types of cards: corruption cards, master project, super production, and duo scoring. But also this allows the game to become playable up to 7 players. But you don't feel that on the video, but just by feeling the weight of the box, this is gonna be a short pack of cards for sure, because the box is super light, as you can see. 7 players. Is it that bad when you have an expansion that gives it 1 extra player? You put everything inside the base game box, and then you look at the base game box, you know, after a while, and you only see the previous limit of players, but then you never experience a 7 player because you forget that the expansion brought the 7 player, right? So yeah, sometimes I need to replace this on the base game box, just this part to remember. But anyway, what we see here, so I think we see the corruption part here, like the gangster kind of vibe on this side. And then on the Ascension we see, which looks like an astronaut and something that is ascending to the skies, like expanding the human race, etc. So let's see what is inside. It's a Wonderful World, Corruption and Ascension. Okay. By the way, I also have in the channel another expansion, which was a smaller one. You can find. So this was the one that I was having some difficulty finding. Now I think I've completed. I haven't seen if there is anything new. Okay, let's open and oh, it's different. What is this? Wonderful. So it's not publicity, it's just more art from the cards probably. So as I expected, super empty the box, as you can see, right? You have the manual, okay, in English. So now introducing the different draft for 7 players. Production phase, the end of the game. There's a solo mode here. 6-7 players. Score. There's a new pad for scoring, I assume, because of the changes. No, I don't think there is. We'll see. Okay, solo. There's some scenarios for solo. Oh, let's see what the scenarios are. Solo scenarios. So, the era of robots. What are the police doing? A race in space. Glorious death. Scenario 5, the Ice of the North, and Scenario 6. So, I don't know if these scenarios are solo. Oh, compatible with War and Peace, that was the other expansion, so there's compatibility. Is compatible with War and Peace. 6 and 7. This is the base game is up to 6 already? Because it always mentioned 6 and 7 players. The campaign is not playable with 6 and 7 players. Okay. One thing that I wanted to confirm. 2 Empire cards. Okay, I cannot read it from a distance here, but I thought that the base game was already for 6. But maybe I'm wrong here. And they don't explain these new cards. I was looking for these new cards. And these are solo scenarios only. Okay, so more cubes. For more players, more cubes. And you have cubes for all kinds. I guess it just goes to the main pile of cubes. So there are yellow cubes, reds, greens, blues, whites, and blacks, if I'm not mistaken. So more tokens to encompass the additional players. Oh, so this is a scoring board. Yeah, this is a scoring board. Ah, wait, look at that. And you have a pen here to score. I don't remember this from the base game. So you have the points from the different kind of cards, war and industrial points, and then these kind of different scoring for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, it's out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 players. And is it for 7? What's the difference on the other side? Do you see a difference? I don't. Wow, this is a mysterious expansion. Mysterious expansion. The manual doesn't. There it is. So scoreboard. I don't see a difference. Nothing mentioned. Yeah, it just says one scoreboard. So I don't know why they did like this, because I don't see any difference. Cool, but wow, it's a good addition. Scoreboard, although you cannot keep the scores. Like normally I keep the pieces of paper where the scores come, but in this way you need to erase unless you take a picture or something. But I don't think that's a problem. So basically the content of the expansion is this pack of cards. So the box is really asking to be thrown into recycle. But I don't do that. I just cut the box, keep the cover and the back of the cover. Not the back of the cover, the base of the box. And then I store it to remember that the expansion existed. Okay, and then the cards. Let's take a look at these cards. So I need the help here of these in order to follow. So there will be the corruption cards, which will take part of your production. So for example, here we see, okay, I think they are sorted. I guess they are all sorted. Okay. So they take part of your production because you see, they will, if you have this kind of production, you will lose it. You lose one. Okay. So why is this a good one? I don't know. Because also gives the military, probably the border patrol. It gives you electricity. It gives you yellow. And then also military, the border patrol. Crystalline power plant. So this one is not bad because it produces all this. Although you need a red one. There. Robot facility factory. The white needs to go away. So it's like converting resources. So you convert the white into all the rest. There's a gold mine. Straight away 3 yellows. The secret base. You lose a black and you focus on blues and the military symbol. Lawless zone, where the rebels or the bad guys are. Occult district. There's no science in your cult, right? It's just sciences. You cannot have science here. And the offshore laboratory, so no black for the remaining ones. Okay. Then you also have master projects, super production, and dual scoring. So these are not dual scoring. I'll guess we'll take the dual scoring out because those will be easy to spot. Yeah, so these will be the dual scoring. The dual scoring is fun because it says here, double risk, double the reward. So if you plan a strategy to have pairs of these symbols, you get 5 points for each, right? So this is very costly. It also requires the other one. So it will be the high security prison. But if you manage to have lots of these cards with that, then 5 points for each. Orbital station. So the orbital station requires a combined effort of both war and development. Orbital station. The World Bank. Money and industry to create a World Bank. Okay. So is it the cost? Both of these are the cost? Yeah. It's a lot of. This is very costly, right? But then if you do this, probably you already have lots of yellows to build it. Just need to get the blues. Luxury clinic. Not it's cheap. Oh, this is not double production. This is a bit of a corruption card. Okay, so yeah, I see that these are all mixed cards. Okay, so this one here is the master projects. You maximize your victory points. Okay, so this was not a master project, but this one is. This one is. Okay, it gives you 25 points. 25 points. Okay, and there's no reference here to the master point, just to the duos. Yeah. Super expensive. This one here. There's also the super production example, proceed at the top speed. Okay, so this card gives you a lot of production. Probably that's it. The mining asteroid, Hyperborea. Yeah, because this game also includes some fantastical places, and this is a duo scoring. So I was separating the cards, but it seems like these are all mixed. Valhalla as well. Valhalla. The mysterious vessel. What is this mysterious vessel? No one knows. No one knows. So I'll just pick the rest of the cards and we'll go and see all of them. This one looks like a normal card with blacks. Okay. The giant robot. Armored convoy. The mobile base. Inquisitors. No more science. Raiders. This is from Mad Max. Planetary archives. Telekinesis. Oh, telekinesis. This is strange. This is like synchronizing your movements with a robot. It's not telekinesis. Telekinesis is when you move objects with the power of your mind. But it's a double scoring card. Artificial intelligence. The dark matter. Artificial sun. Immortality. Utopia. Tax haven. Celestial cathedral. Intercontinental network. Pandemonium. This is like hell. The Pandora's box. You have a bit of everything, but costs lots of blues, which are difficult. Alpha Centauri, super project to get there, but giving you a master project, giving you 25. Shambhala, another mythical place. Okay, and then these are the initial cards, which I don't remember the other ones, but I see that there are the nations of Oceania here, representing Oceania as a continent. Apparently it was not part of the base game. And the hegemony of the North. So it's like the North Pole. Hegemony of the North, another civilization that you start as a player. Yeah, this was quick. I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, but it's an expansion with few content, but I guess it brings more variability to the base game, which is already an average game. I think people prefer play things like Seven Wonders to It's a Wonderful World, which it's my perspective or perception, sorry, but doesn't mean that this game is not bad. I guess I've said this before. This game is strange because when you're playing Seven Wonders, everything is like Greek theme, Asian theme, and this one combines technology with mystical places, and you're not sure what exactly you're building. It's just random cards that you're putting into your board to build an engine. So the theme slips away a little bit in this game, and so you could add expansions that would be bananas or fruit or whatever, and it's still things don't glue as much good as in Seven Wonders. So that's why I think that game is preferable to this one. But anyway, if you're a fan of It's a Wonderful World, I hope you enjoyed this video, to the point that you consider hitting that like button and subscribing. So I have a full playlist for many board games and card games out there, as well as I have a podcast called The Table Talks, where I'm interviewing people to get to know their stories, their profiles, their projects, while playing board games online. So I definitely think that you'll find interesting content in the channel to consider subscribing and to be part of this community. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on all the next videos. Goodbye.